Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I've been putting this off for as long as I can today because I honestly am on the verge of just not doing these daily episodes anymore. It's getting to this point where the career mode just isn't enjoyable for me and I don't know what I'm doing wrong at defence, but I've tried to fix it, or I've given it an attempt to fix it. I'll show you guys in a second. If you didn't see the last episode, we got totally ripped to smithereens, and I think this is the point where I just give up because I don't know what I'm meant to do. I'm defending, I'm tackling, I'm trying to keep my defenders in the positions so they're marking people and etc. Just all the defensive things, really, all the defensive parts of the game, really. But it just doesn't seem to do anything. The goalkeeper has just lost his marbles, so that doesn't really help either. We've got Rosenborg up next in the group stage. If we win this, we go through. But honestly, we're not even fucking winning every game in the Europa League anymore. We drew to Galatasaray last time out. We let in 2 goals. Granted, we scored 2 goals as well. But we let in 2 goals. And I just don't know if we're going to go through top, to be honest. I feel like we're going to lose our next 2 and Rosenborg will win the next 2. But I suppose if we beat Rosenborg, we've definitely got top spot. It's just, I really don't have the confidence right now to play this game because I don't know what to do. So what I did was I looked up a YouTube video. Yeah, I know, maybe cheating, I don't know. But I've gone with these defense custom tactics, and I'm going to try and employ these custom tactics in a bit more. What I've been really doing, well, what I will do is if I'm doing custom tactics, I'll rotate them off screen, and I will show you guys. Well, I'll show you guys at the start of each episode what the custom tactics are that I've changed. I don't know if they're going to be effective or not. I don't know how they're going to impact the team. But what I do know is I'm going to try them out, and if they work out, then good, and if they don't, then that's not a good thing. I want Carvin on the bench and Greenwood on the right. That's what I'm trying to do there. But yeah, so I'm just trying to try out different stuff at this point. I think that's the only thing I can really do because defending in this game is just an area that I think needs development, really, like updates. Because I'm not the only one to complain about it. There's a lot of people complaining about it, and they have been since the start of the game, and it's still in the same state it was in September, October time. So it's just a matter of we have to get used to it and we have to like it. So I'm just going to try and get on with today's episode. I'm just going to try and remain positive. If they score, then fair enough. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting out of this. We'll just go into the press conference. Before I was actually recording like maybe 2 or 3 episodes a day, and now I'm just putting it down to one because I'm just not enjoying the game currently. It's been months since we've seen any goals come from Jota, which caused him to question his ability to score in high-pressure matches. Can he excel past recent poor performances? He understands what he has to do. I suppose that's what we try and do today, get a goal for Jota. Jota isn't the first star player to run into a patch of trouble. He understands what he has to do, and it's our job to help him out. At the end of the day, he's more of a creative player. Do you feel that considering how strong Bradford City is when compared to Rosenborg BK, this match is already won? Well, I mean, I thought we would beat Leicester, and so that went. So you never know, really. Especially with this game right now, the lads do their best, yet sometimes isn't enough. I think I'm honestly playing worse than what I was when I was on world class. Last time you scored 2 goals on Rosenborg and made it look easy, we were able to defeat them again. The lads have what it takes. I can't see what Hornland's strategy is for this game, but I know the lads are more prepared to face them again. See, I just don't know what to do right from wrong at the moment in this game. So we're going to just try different stuff out. And if anyone has any suggestions, please leave them. I fucking need help with defence. As you can clearly see, it's just not going well for me. If you've not looked at the Premier League yet, I'm pretty sure we've now conceded the most goals in the Premier League. It's just ridiculous. Like, their defenders can stop me with no issue. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, actually. The passes just go to the wrong players. But, beside the point. Even when they're tackling me, they do it perfectly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in the tackling area of things. This is the league right now. We've conceded 42. And we're the second... Well, we're conceding the second most goals in the league. Team above us, Newcastle, have only conceded 15. And even 18th and 19th, even the relegation threatened sides, have conceded less. Granted, they've scored less and we've scored more, but that's not the point. It's just the defense needs to be stronger, really. It's just annoying how I don't know what I can physically do anymore to fix the defense. Because the defense wasn't too bad at world class. Like, I could actually manage it. It wasn't the greatest, but it was actually manageable. And now it's just fucking trash. And just for anyone's information, I'm not looking at news stories because I don't want to hear anything about Leicester beating me 7-0 again. I just can't be bothered, honestly. That's why I'm not doing that. We're going to have the only game be the Galatasaray and Villarreal game. I was going to refresh it so it makes sure that's the only game that's going to give me news. So we've got Lafont in goal, Hakimi, Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Hennessy and Tadibo as the centre backs. I'm not sure why Hennessy's been put as captain. That falls to Greenwood. I think it's because I subbed Greenwood off and then brought it back on again. That's probably why. But that's the back four. Anyway, we've got Tielemans centre defensive mid, Dembele on the left, Greenwood on the right, Kochi in the middle, Logic and Jota up front. Honestly, I want to say we're missing Haaland, but we're not a one-man team. We can work under, like, we can work through this bad run of form, I guess. The defense is good as well. It's not, maybe the centre backs maybe need a bit of upgrading, but the goalkeeper should be saving a lot more than he is doing, and I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if there's anything I can change in the settings within this that would make the defense better. Besides sliders, obviously, I'm not gonna fuck with sliders. That's just cheating at the end of the day. I don't know if there's anything in here that would help me, or if there's any certain slider settings that would perhaps, I don't know, help me in defending. I don't know what to do, to be honest. But anyway, we're at Court Lane, and we're gonna go into this match and hopefully win it. If we do win this, we're through at the top of the group. So I think we're more Leicester anyway. I can probably say that safely, but it'd be nice to go for a top because we'll play second place. I believe it's second place of another group, and hopefully the second place of another group, we're better than them, is what I'm trying to say, basically, hopefully, for the round of 32. But we'll see. This game expects me to reach the final of the Europa League in my first season in the Europa League, so I don't know what to think, to be honest. Okay, Dembele's just got the pace. See, what I don't understand, another thing, is my players have the pace, but they're just still getting caught up with. I don't get it. Dembele and Carbonero had the pace, but in the Leicester game, they were just getting caught up with. And in the Manchester United game as well, I fucked that up royally. But I just don't know, to be honest. Maybe the other players do have pace, similar to my players. I don't know, but what I do know is, if we even get a point here, we're through, so the pressure is not on me to win. I think if we get a point here, we still go top as well, because Rosenborg, I think, are 5 points behind us. So what I need to do here is not lose. And the fucking mood I'm in with FIFA right now, and the fact that I can't defend at the moment, might result in them winning. But we'll give it the old college try.
Concentrate on the job in hand. Hopefully all goes well tonight, and then they can turn their attention back to the league and maybe rest a few key players.
I don't know how I'm going to go about this game. I don't know what I should do to go about this game, because I feel like if I try and run past the player, they'll immediately tackle me because I know where I'm going either way. That's another thing I just feel like I'm struggling with. Like, I don't know how to out-fox their defenders or the midfielders. But they seem to know how to get past mine, even when I'm just using all defensive controls I physically can. Or the ones I physically know anyway. There might be some ones I don't know. That's what I'm missing out on, perhaps. I don't know. There'll be a lot of complaints from me because Legendary, I think I've just taken it a step too far. It's a step too difficult for me. There was a point after yesterday's episode where I'm thinking maybe I should turn it down back to world class and then just chill. But I'm not going to get anywhere without a bit more of a challenge. And it's not like we're in the relegation zone anymore. We're actually getting some amount of points in the Premier League. I think this is just a consolidation. I think I have to treat this as a consolidation season. And that's what it was going to be initially anyway. But I thought maybe I could possibly get it up a bit further. That sounds a bit weird, I know. But like, I can get it towards maybe top 10, perhaps Europa League area. I don't know. But the top 8 or 9 teams seem to be just running away with it. So I don't think that's happening now. I think we just have to focus on sorting ourselves out, getting better at the game, and try to, I don't know, adjust to legendary difficulty, and then see what happens. Maybe I should play offline games on legendary just to practice a bit more. But I don't know. I don't know if you noticed, guys, as well. I said yesterday that they were rolling out an update to have the undefined glitch in Korea will be sorted. I don't know if they've done that yet, but I don't think they were showing the names before like that. So that might be a thing, which is always good. Wan-Bissaka. Look how quickly they mark. Like, why don't my players do that? And I've looked at custom tactics for some of them, and it's on default marking, so I don't know if I have to change that, switch that up or anything like that. But I feel like that should just be for granted that my players actually mark the runs of the players that they're meant to be, you know. I feel that's just part of a football game, to be honest. What? So why couldn't I do that against Leicester? Because I don't feel like I mean, Leicester are better than Rosenborg, but I don't know if I don't know how much better.
Well, my initial opinion was to blame the goalkeeper.
Greenwood
We get a better angle of it.
crosses it in, back post. I thought a defender had it all day, but Hlošek managed to somehow get the header on it. Was it Hlošek?
Well, let's take another look at that.
It might have been
goal,
Jota, actually, to be honest. No, it was Hlošek. Good, strong header from Adam Hlošek. And I was thinking maybe losing Haaland might have affected my players' confidence or something, but Hlošek's still scoring them, even if we are losing 7-0 in some games. I think I'm just going to get those games where I... Okay, right, he just went through Hlošek. I'm going to get those games where I just have a cataclysmic attempt at playing the game, and sometimes I just have really good days. I don't know what this one's going to be. Probably end up being shite. It's just an early goal that got lucky, to be honest. But I tried a bit more defensive tactic here. I've been told that this is a good one. Well, I said been told. I watched a YouTube video and it said it was a good one. So yeah, it's two on me there. I can't do anything about that. They might even reach the quarter-final. Who knows the semi-final? That's some positivity right there that I need in my life right now, especially within this game. Offside, mate. Oh, I feel like the Europa League games are more the games where I can just relax a little bit. He's not even off. Well, probably, actually. They've got to count it, haven't they? But no, like, I feel like the Europa League is more where I can just, like, relax, because it feels like a different, I don't know, a different league. I mean, it is, obviously, it's a different tournament, but I feel like it's just, I feel like I do good here, and then in the Premier League, I just bottle everything. Ricardo Ross isn't happy on the bench. I probably should have started him in this one, but I don't know how many we've actually saved, so I don't risk that. That's a really good tackle. I was trying to cut back and maybe pass it across to Jota perhaps, because he's gone on a goal drop apparently, and the press are complaining about it, so I thought maybe we'll get him a goal today, perhaps. Like I said, I feel a bit more confident with the Europa League, because they are slightly lesser teams, no offence to them, but they are slightly lesser teams than Bradford. Although, to be fair, I am a dog shit player at this game at the moment, so that doesn't mean anything really. I'll probably get an FA Cup game and lose that soon. It'll be against bloody, I don't know, Burton Albion or something. Hlošek slots it in for 2-0. Why is it so easy to thread it through a defence in the Europa League and then so difficult to slot it for a defence in the Premier League, honestly? I should be happy, but, like, I want this sort of thing going on in the Premier League and the Europa League. It'd be the best of both worlds, and maybe even, well, I don't really care too much about the cup competitions. It's just a bit of extra money to boost the squad with, but it's not the point.
Albeit from a different angle. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
2-0 up now. 2 goals to the good. Positivity. It's just, I need to remain positive and not fucking. I mean, I think I'm accepting now at this point we're going to concede goals. I just need it to be limited to maybe like 1 or perhaps 2 a game instead of fucking 7. It's not a bad header, to be fair, from Samuel, but it's over the bar. Nothing to worry about. It really is like it's like managing 2 different teams. In the Premier League, it's like managing, I don't know, Morecambe or something. I know they're not in the Premier League, but it's just an example. And then in the Europa League, it's like I'm managing, I don't know, Liverpool, something like that. Just try to compare it. Maybe not Liverpool, but like a decent team. Maybe Spurs or something.
Tremendous vision.
But my point is what I'm trying to make is it's like managing 2 different teams. And I do, okay, to be fair, I don't know what they're doing. Next fixture, apparently it's in Europa League against Crystal Palace. Obviously I know it's a sponsor, I'm just messing around. It's going to be Crystal Palace in the Premier League. They're going to be at the Valley Parade once again. They're at the bottom of the table, but honestly, I fucking thought we were going to win against Leicester because they were quite low this season, and they won against us 7-0. So I honestly, do you know what? I'm not even going to fucking declare. I'm not even going to say a surefire result in the Premier League anymore because I don't even know if there is one. What I do know is that passes still fucking suck sometimes when you just try to do a basic pass, basic through ball, and it's just not there. I don't know what. He could have gone way closer with that. I mean, Wan-Bissaka may have come across, but leave the defence a little open there. Maybe it is my fault in some areas. I mean, it definitely is, 100%. In fact, probably more my fault than I can take credit for, but it's just a system. The system doesn't work. The runs don't get marked by players, and then even when I do get it through, I say, oh, 86 rated goalkeeper. He'll make a good stab at trying to save that. He doesn't. He splits and falls on the floor. I'm just going to start passing it all the time. Apparently wide passes just go too far past their target the majority of the time. I just can't be arsed with it. Could we block it or something? Can we fuck? Can we fuck? I thought I had Wan-Bissaka in front of the man. I guess maybe he's just invisible, perhaps. I can tell you what went wrong there. I mean, obviously I could. My left back wasn't there. I don't know for whatever reason. I thought Wan-Bissaka might have had it, and then stupidly, I thought my goalkeeper might save it. I know, ridiculous. My goalkeeper saving anything. I don't get the animations. I've even put it as well, so I think I put it anyways. Lafont stays back from those kind of things, stays in goal, stays on his line. But apparently he just comes out anyway. So what's the fucking point in giving him custom tactics? He just doesn't listen. He's like I don't know. He's like just someone who doesn't listen, I guess. Disobedient child. We'll go with. That's going to make it to the goalkeeper. That's not anywhere near the amount of power I wanted on it, obviously. As if I did put in the power I wanted on it, it wouldn't have gone to the goalkeeper. Oh, what are you? Nah. There's a little bit of bullshit in that one. Debo blocks. Lafont catches. Okay. But I thought Wan-Bissaka might just... I did switch to him, obviously. I thought he might just fucking keep going in the direction he was going. And he didn't. So. Right. Okay, as I said, Lafont, do you want to save that? But luckily they put it wide. And I honestly, in the moment, I don't know if he would have saved it. At the end of the last episode, I was just silent. I was looking at his stats. And his stats reflect that he should be doing a lot better than what he is doing at this football club. To be completely honest with you.
He's protecting it well.
Do none of the AIs think, oh, there's a loose ball, maybe I should go for that? Because I've got custom tactics on some of them, on some of the midfielders. I know I haven't shown you like custom tactics for every player, but I've got custom tactics on some of the midfielders where they should... I can't speak because this game is just doing my head in. It's actually doing my head in. I don't want to play this. Again, it's got to the point where I don't want to play. I'm trying to bring defenders onto the person. They move out the way. The shot is to the side of Lafont, and he jumps up. Now, I don't know what goalkeeper training he's had in France, if any, to be honest. Maybe it's self-taught, I don't know. When the ball's going to... I think even I know, when the ball's going to your side, you don't jump up to try and save it. I think that kind of goes without saying, really, doesn't it? I'm just fucking pissed off, because we had such a good start. And then the passes just didn't want to go with enough power, or they go with too much power. There's literally no in between. I'm going to get closed down immediately here. They find it so easy to fucking tackle. Why can't I do that?
Jacob. Others to play it to.
I press a tackle, it just lunges fucking away from the cunt. I don't know if they've got a secret button that they're pressing. Lafont, please. Thank you. He lets it go past him and the guy scores at the back post. I think I release him, but I tried doing that as well. I mean, I didn't try doing it, I just wondered if I could. And I couldn't, because I can't release it I can't afford the release fee. Just going to yeet it forward to Jota and hope. Of course. Of course. They can defend. Sorry, I should remember that. I should remember that only one team can defend, it isn't mine.
Dembele. And this is Diogo Jota now. Oh, tremendous vision. Options in the centre. His third goal of the match.
I think honestly all goalkeepers are broken. Based on that evidence. But okay. Sure. But based on that evidence, I think all goalkeepers are broken. I've literally grazed that with my fucking head, and it somehow got past the goalkeeper. Like, that shouldn't have even been on target, and I don't think it will count as on target because it hit the post and went in. But it's just, this game's mind-boggling sometimes, if I'm honest. Sometimes I go by the old phrases I used to use, like in the earlier seasons of this career mode and in previous career modes. If I'm scoring less than if I'm scoring more than I'm conceding, I should say, then I'm fine. But at the moment, I'm not even doing that. It's fucking impossible. We are winning though, heading into half time. Loshek's got a hat-trick somehow, but they've equalised. They equalised before that, I should say. Adig, Benro and Botheim. I don't know why I struggle with that first name, it's not even that difficult to read. But yeah, 3-2 at half time. There's quite a lot of goals going on here. I was hoping maybe my defensive tactics would work, but I don't think they have. Just want to see if they're the same as what I put at the start. It's not the one. Tactics. Yeah, so I'm dropping back in defence. This tactic will preserve your team shape and will offer you more possession. Your strikers will stay positive. Your strikers are passive, and you may find yourself in less attacking options when you win the ball. Okay, that's one negative to that, but I was hoping it would work on the defence more, and I don't know if it really has. You had 3 shots on. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm just trying to decipher this in my head. I'm just trying to think this one through. So we've had 1 shot on target. But we've got a hat trick. I think that stat might be glitched because it's showing that I have three shots on target, I should say, on the minimap. So I think that might be a glitch. So 3 shots to 3 on target for. I just say shot accuracy 33% as well. I'm so confused. Right, whatever. Maybe Kareem was breaking again. Another EA fix to perhaps never do. 3 goals for us, 2 goals for them. 3 shots on target for us, 5 shots on target. 3 shots for us, 5 shots for them. I would say 3 shots on target for us, but maybe, I don't know, whatever. And then 2 shots on target for them. 49% possession for us, 51% for them at half time. It's just getting to the second half. Let's get this over and done with. Like I said, if we draw, we go through. And I really hope we don't concede a third. But at the moment, I don't know where Hakimi's going. I think he's just got a holiday book and he's just getting ready for that. Very good save from the font. Alright, let's check. You're an 86 rated young player, and what you're telling me is you can't control an easy ball like that. Okay. It's fine.
What can he do from here?
See, I know what they're going to do, it's just I don't know how to stop them.
It's with Tronsen. Real danger.
Not majority of the time I know how to stop them anyway. Or I know what they're doing, I should say. I don't know how to stop them at all. That's the fucking issue. And then I feel like I've got it away, and then suddenly one heavy pass and they're back in like fucking wolves, mate. I don't mean the football team. That was fucking shit. That wasn't even aimed. And now my centre backs are getting fucking caught in each other. I feel like I should be, like, with my team quality, I should be winning this with no problem, not hanging on. Thank you, Lafont. I think when I'm controlling the centre back now, I don't think I'll any longer press the. I'll no longer press the A button unless it's for containing them. Wasn't a bad shot, to be fair. I just don't get why other teams find it so easy to intercept and just win the ball, because I found it easier on World Class to defend, and obviously that would make sense, but Levi's been brought off for Aurelio for missing that shot. I don't know, I don't. I don't know, to be honest. A lot of people think I'll just complain for no reason, but I don't. I was confused on occasions with this game. That's not where I pass to either. So, pass assist is on, but it won't assist me in passing to the right player. It just assists me in passing it. It doesn't know where it's going to go, but it'll say if you press the A button, I'll make sure it goes somewhere. And thanks, if you appreciate it. Greenwood, Yuri, Ploshek, back to Yuri. Handsome with a save. Decent bit of play there. I was trying to find Jota, if I'm being honest. I don't know where he went. Dembele on the corner.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner.
Gonna come out to Kirchu if the ref moves his fucking ass out of the way. Dembele, you're offside, lad. I'm not passing it to you.
Cross-fired over.
I doesn't like you, it's because you're offside.
Anders Thomsen.
Hakimi's actually in position. First.
Jacob.
Hennessy with a good tackle. I think it's just going to be trial and error with defence. In terms of trying to find a good strategy for it. Fucking Christ. I put next to no power on that and he's like, oh, I'm just going to balloon it over. Maybe I shouldn't have gone full lob, but I saw the keeper coming off his line. I don't make any substitutions. I don't have the fucking... I just don't have the fucking confidence in any games anymore that we've actually got it, like, got it won. Even in games that I should have it won in.
Well, great read there to intercept.
So I pass it up to the right and it goes down to the left. I mean, it's extravagant new tactic that you're trying there, FIFA, but I don't appreciate it. Passing it off to Jota there by... I don't actually know why my strikers aren't making much movement. I'm using the drop back thing, so I understand that one, but... Why doesn't it just want to go to the right player? Tielemans, Kirchu.
So 20 minutes to go.
See if we can just turn it through to Dembele. Are you fucking kidding me? Does this game have no, like, control over itself? I'm not putting a shit ton of power behind that. But it just fucking goes off the pitch anyway.
Jacob.
Okay.
Anders Thomsen.
Like I said, I don't really feel like making a substitution myself because I don't even know when we're going to have it wrapped up in the game anymore. Hakimi's giving up on his job and Hennessy have to cover there, that's fine. Dembele. Greenwood. Alright. I might actually... I don't know if there's a way to do this when you're streaming through Xbox, but I want to try and get my controller up on the screen so I can show you guys what I'm doing. Where I'm aiming this the stick to pass. And showing you how far off these passes are going every single fucking time. Hakimi initially defends and defends again, but we're still not going to get possession here. Oh, we are, but we're going to lose it. I can't win. I don't see any winning in defense. I just see loss and failure.
It's with Melling. Samuel Adegbenro.
Wan-Bissaka with a block, try and keep it on. Nope. Or don't jump for it. I jump with you there, Wan-Bissaka, but fuck it, we're on Carbonara for the last 10 minutes. Bit of pace on the right side. I mean, Greenwood obviously has got the pace, but a bit more pace. So there was a lot of goals in the first half. There hasn't been any yet in the second half. I can only assume that they're just waiting to get a last-minute equaliser to piss me off.
And he's fired over the corner.
Oh no, my defender just decided not to header it away. And okay. So my player crumbled there. Fuck it, we'll give Martin a run out. My player crumbled there and I was trying to defend it. Luckily, their shot accuracy in the second half has been woeful. I reckon if it hadn't been woeful, I think we'd be 4-3 down or something, knowing me. And I honestly switched Rossi in for this game because Dude, can you move your feet a little faster, Jota? You're like 87 or 8. No wonder you're not scoring goals. But no, like, I should have switched it around, because I would say if you like to see more than 2 or 3 goals, I switch them around. But I honestly don't have any confidence. I have less confidence in Rossi than Evan Lafont, because even though Lafont's conceded 7, Rossi's conceded 8. So I mean, just try to fucking get someone on it. Finish it off. Don't care who. I can't, because they're always just getting defenders there. I suppose we keep out this end of the pitch, so it's positive because we're winning. This seems like some of our fucking Premier League forms seems to be slipping entire Europa League matches. Do I not get foul? I am getting foul. You know what? It's gonna be a lesson to see if if that other free kick goal the other day was a fluke, or if I can actually start taking free kicks now. I mean, it didn't go where I aimed. It didn't, did it? Let's be honest. Did not go where I aimed. I don't know why they're wasting time. They've literally got to get a goal. Or they're out. Well, I wouldn't say they're out of Europa League, but they're not winning this game. Here we go. Here comes the last minute equaliser. Just waiting for it. Waiting for their break. Yep, there it is. A misplaced pass that goes too far every time, and here we go. This is going to be the equaliser. Oh, that was a big break. That was a big attempt. That was a big attempt to square the game up. Honestly, I think the FIFA was like, shit, he knows what we're doing. Let's just give him the ball back and let Rotherham win this time. And I thought it might have been fixed, the whole undefined glitch, but obviously I've been proved wrong. So, I mean, there's something else to learn for today. Blushik has a hat-trick in the first half. I don't know what my feelings are on this game. We've had 7 shots of 4 on target, and now it's registered we've had 4 on target, even though we've had 6 on target. What? Okay, whatever. They had 11 shots for 6 on target, 46% possession for us, 54% possession for them. At the end of the day, shots on target doesn't really matter because we've got the win. Blushik with a 10, didn't feel like he was a 10 though, to be honest, in some situations. Kochu with a 8.3. Greenwood with 9.2, he must have, I believe, 1 or 2 of the goals. He's up 2. Kochu with the other setup. Alright, sweet. Didn't check their ratings. I can't be racist like that. 8.2 is their best rating, I think, for Tronson in the midfield. 8 for Denic, Benro, and Botheim as well. So there you go. If you're a Rosenborg fan, here you go. We actually, I'm going to put it this way, we kept a clean sheet in the second half. I think that's a positive. I mean, it's not all, is it? Let's be real, it's just not. But it's just going to be... I just have to have patience, I think.
Just a moment of your time.
Yep. You're through to around the 32. Another game has come and gone now, that goal for Jota. Oh, is that the most important story out of that? Okay. Will you continue to back him for the rest of the season? I mean, sure. He's quality. But sometimes, pressure's tough. I know it's tough out there to score a lot of pressure, but it's the object of the game after all, and I expect to be able to grasp your chances. I think maybe I have 1 chance. I don't even know. Hakimi's continues to run a form. How satisfied with his performance today? I mean, he doesn't know how to left back. I think he's better as a left mid, if I'm being honest. But don't get carried away. Let's not get carried away as we still have a long road ahead of us. He performed well today, but it takes a lot of hard work to keep this momentum going until the end of the season. Hat-trick is something we rarely see nowadays. What's your take on Lushik's performance? Not 1 comment about the fact that I'm frittered around the 32. Breathtaking performance. Lushik was unleashed today. A player like him can single-handedly dictate games. Today was a good example of that.
Thanks so much for answering our questions.
Lucky Lafont's failings at the other end in goal once again didn't cost us points here, to be fair. But we're back. Oh, Tamori. I selected you a couple of games ago. But unless I get selected more often, I'll consider my future here. So if you play, I'm currently in decisive moments. Fuck it. We'll play him next game against Crystal Palace, and if he costs us the game, at least I tried with him. I'm counting on you when it matters most, so you shouldn't be concerned about missing a few matches. Well, apparently he is. New Zealand international management offer. See, there's all these countries coming in now, and I appreciate that, but they're not the countries I want to manage. And how on fucking earth am I meant to get to the round of 16 stages of the World Cup with New Zealand? At least if you're gonna try and pick me up as your manager, give me a realistic expectation. Don't give me one that I'm not gonna fulfill. Man United just suddenly found their winning ways anyway, yeeted up the table a bit. Even Nottingham Forest are winning their games now. It's just we've got Crystal Palace up next, and they've scored 6 in their 13 games so far. I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest, with the way Premier League's going. For them to just score another 6 in this game and absolutely hammer me home, to be honest. Not even lying. Like, that's how I feel with the Premier League right now. But anyway, that's another episode down. And I honestly think it's just going to be trial and error with defence. Look at that busy month we've got coming up. Actually, I don't even want to get to December. I don't even know if I have the fucking patience to get through all these games, to be honest. Villarreal's not that important because we're already through. Fulham, I'd like to be honest, if I'm being honest, like, I didn't even realise Fulham were in the Premier League. I'm being real. But they're right there in 18th. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Let's see who's at the top of the table. So I don't think I've shown you the top of the table in a while because I haven't been there for the entirety of the season. So, Spurs the only team. Well, I say the only team still unbeaten. Liverpool also unbeaten, but Spurs top of the table on 38. Arsenal in second with 35. Man City in third with 34, and Liverpool with also 34. But similar goal difference as well to Man City. So it's quite close in the top 4. Everton and Southampton are playing really well. Watford are doing decent. West Ham are doing decent. Man United are come along now. We're still fucking... I don't know what's going on with us, to be honest. I can't get a read on our form, if I'm being real. One day, we're good. The next day, we let in 7. I just don't know. Hopefully, maybe the new defense tactics that I've used in the Europa League might help us in the Premier League. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's get into another episode of the Bradford City career. But like I said, I've got a 3-2 win over Rosenborg. We are going to be through now. I'll just show you confirmation of that. But yeah, I think we'll go for top as well because they were second and we got the win over them. Even if Villarreal won their game, which they did. So yeah, we're definitely through it. It's just a matter of, does it work how I think it works? So we take on second place in Group A? Because if so, I should be able to beat Slavia Praha. And if I don't, then I'm not going to be surprised, actually, to be honest. But like I said, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Bradford City Career Mode. And I'll see you very soon. We take on last place Crystal Palace at the Vibe Parade.